Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial, this time farming these Stormscales. This first part we're going to start right on Thunder Totem. It's the river that goes around it, farming these basilisks. Now, I'm pulling quite a bit on this. You've got to be a little careful of their gaze. It does do a stun, and they can chain cast it. Usually if you pull this many though, they kind of do it all at the same time, so you don't got to worry about it too much, but you can get a little unlucky with it. And they can do a constant stun like this. As you can see, I get fairly close to dying. But other than that, you can, if you guys can kill these guys pretty quick, it's nothing to be too worried about. Or you can pull a little bit less. I kind of just like to do everything in big pulls and try to get my farming out of the way, you know, as soon as possible. And just makes it a little bit easier since I don't like sitting here farming all the time. But yeah, so you can just go around. These basilisks are grouped together, usually in large numbers, and they are very low on hit points in my opinion. Even as a tank, I'm killing them decently. So if you are a DPS, you guys should be melting through these guys pretty quick. And all you're gonna do is just go around this basin, I guess is what you call it. This like little surrounding waterfall that goes around Thunder Totem, and you're just gonna pull to your heart's desire. These things have a pretty quick respawn rate too. Like it's, I would say probably depending on how quick you're killing them. As you can see, even with me pulling them, you know, as much as I am, they still respawn. Usually by the time I get back over to this area from the other side, they're starting to respawn and I'm able to get big pulls in again. So as long as you don't have competition, which I haven't seen high competition with this at all, it's in my opinion, a very good spot. You know, like I said, the stuns may slow things down depending on how you want to look at what you would consider efficient. It kind of just depends. If you can melt through them, you've got nothing to worry about. If you're a tank and you can pop those defenses, or you got any sort of AoE, you can melt through them too. But other than that, yeah, this is a pretty decent area to get the Stormscales. Not a lot of competition again, and I think I've seen maybe one or two other people in the days that I've farmed over here that were either just doing a quest and I was able to skin off the bodies that they looted, or I did run into a couple skinners over here and they did not seem to stay very long for whatever reason. They could have been there, you know, by the time I showed up. But just be careful you're not taking people's mobs. I wouldn't say you can claim this whole thing, but you can definitely pull to your heart's content. Other than that, we will move on over to the next spot here in just a minute, and we will get that going. Alright, and for the next spot, you're going to go on to the physical, and I stress that, the physical map of the Eye of Ashara. Okay, don't go into the instance. You can actually get here from Dalaran. If you need a water walking potion, get one. I just swam over. I didn't have any fatigue problems, but you can get here, and this is the actual physical map for the instance. And you are going to go over to Shipwreck Shoals on the map when you get there, and you're going to follow this beach, and you're just going to kill the living shit out of these crabs. Now, the only thing that the crabs do that I saw was they do hit a little hard, but other than that, you don't have to worry about any stuns. Their respawn time is ridiculous. Like, there's no way that you're going to kill this entire map of crabs and have any respawn issues unless there's other people there killing, you know, right in front of you or whatever. So this is definitely a very good spot. I know you have the world boss that's going to spawn here soon, so I don't know if this is going to become a bit more popular of a place when those world bosses do come out. So it's just one of those things that you got to keep your eye out for now. I mean, this is, if you need Stormscale, if you can't deal with the basilisk, I would say definitely come over here. There is a flight point over here, so you don't have to sit there and run across that water, tread that water every single time you want to come over here and farm. Just remember to grab it over by the Whispering Willows. You'll see the flight person, and then you can fly here every single time. And you're just going to run this shoreline over and over and get your Stormscales. These two places, guys, I would say, as far as the shorelines go in Eye of Ashara, excuse me, I don't know, I could probably in one run around here, which takes what, 4 or 5 minutes, depending on how quick you can kill. We'll say 7 minutes, right? 7 minutes, and I was able to get 250, maybe 300 of those storm scales in that amount of time. So I mean, you do the math. If you're here for an hour and you're just trying to fill up bags, whether you're trying to craft materials, trying to level your leatherworking, or maybe you just want to sell it on the auction house while the prices are still decent, I mean, this is a good place to go. Spend an hour here and then check out my other video for the stone hides. Spend an hour there, you know, switch it up, do what you got to do, and you can definitely make some good money, guys. It's how I've been making my money so far, and I've had zero problems. And like I said, I've had not very many people trying to mess with my mobs, so it's been pretty good as far as popularity is, I'd say, mid. I'm sure there are people out there that know about this spot, and I'm sure it'll get more popular as it gets going, but for the time being, I would say definitely save up now and hold on to these mats if you feel like you want to hold on to them, you know, come a later time when raids start coming out and seeing what other crafted gear comes out later in this expansion. So yeah, guys, that will do it for my 2 spots for these storm scales. Hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully you found this helpful. If it did, you know, drop a like, I always appreciate it. And if you have any questions, or if you have better places that you found that you want to share, you know, you're always welcome to leave a comment and let me know, and I will check it out. So until next time, guys, my name is Tomkins, and I will see you later.